The palm branches, often blessed by the clergy, are considered sacramental and are treated with reverence. The parish priest, Father Lubega, urged Christians to recognize the significance of this tradition.
Today we are foretelling the victory of Jesus. Of course, after the celebration there was suffering, but since he stayed faithful to God our Father, success came his way. So when you carry this palm home, don't throw it away. It's a reminder that you are on a journey, and a journey which will lead you to success and a better life. For those who have children at home, please handle this palm with care and let it be a symbol of a reminder of our journey throughout the coming year.
This time is also key to reflect on Jesus' love for humanity. The reflection also prepares Christians for the events of the Holy Week.
This Holy Week, let us all partake in the celebrations. They remind us of the deep articles of our faith. And once we walk together, no doubt a change, a difference in our life as pilgrims of hope will happen in our life. So you must journey focusing on faith. There are many voices in the world today which derail us from living our faith to the full. Let this palm remind you that you are a pilgrim, and this victory awaits you only if you do what Jesus did, staying faithful to the teaching of God. On Easter Day, we are going to eat well, we are going to dress well, but that's not the actual celebration of Easter. The celebration of Easter is that newness we have had deep in our lives as children of God.
The Kabaka of Buganda, Ronald Muwenda Mutebi II, has commended people that remained strong and prayed for him during the time that he was out of the country for treatment. This was in the message delivered by the Katikkiro of Buganda, Charles Peter Maiga, during the celebration mass of his 70th birthday held at the Lubaga Cathedral.
Era Obuganda bwonna bwawulidde n'abo abatali wano nkakasa baawulidde ku mpulizaganya ey'omulembe Ssaabasajja Kabaka gye yatuteerawo n'emikutu emirala egya Uganda.
The Kabaka directed me to thank all of you for your constant prayers that have seen him through challenging times. Directed me to appreciate his medical teams here and abroad for their constant care and attention. Our vision is to reposition the kingdom at the helm of social and economic well-being, with all people fully enjoying their freedoms and rights. That vision is attainable if we appreciate our cultural heritage, if we strive to attain a federal system of government, if we protect our lands and kingdom boundaries, if we work hard, and when we remain united.
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has challenged the people of Kalachi district to embrace his wealth creation and economic development messages in memory of the late Deri Erupu. President Museveni eulogized Erupu, who was a senior NRM party leader in Teso sub-region, as a vanguard of development who spread his wealth creation gospel further. This was contained in a message delivered on the president's behalf by the captain, Mike Mukula, during the burial of Deri Erupu in Kalaki district.
Faces filled with sadness and eyes displaying emotions were all in memory and honor of Deri Erupu. The man known as an NRM political fixer is one whose legacy lives on in Teso sub-region. In his memory, cultural religious and political leaders of Teso spoke unity.
The Vicar General told us that the fundamental human right is summed up in the golden rule: love your neighbor as you love yourself. Thereafter,
as mourners laid wreaths on the casket, his love for peace and harmony was not forgotten.
As they say, the one who is adored most by God is the one who achieves eternal life. We will miss him and cherish all the happy memories and humor we had with him.
Let us write peace in our hearts, irrespective of what language we speak. That is what God told us.
This is the direction that mourners were reminded to take.
When you see what we witness here and your presence here, it is a testimony, it is a stamp of approval of the works and the friends Derry made in his life.
Captain Mike Mukula, who represented President Yoweri Museveni as the chief mourner, delivered a message lauding the deceased as an icon of development.
The national resistance movement has been privileged to associate and work with a cadre of his caliber and vision. The nation shall remain indebted to him for the invaluable contributions and the services he rendered. At this moment, our hearts go out to the family, the wife, children, the people that he nurtured during his lifetime in various ways. His Excellency has granted 10 million shillings for the burial arrangements.
Erupo, who died in early April 2025, was laid to rest at his ancestral home in Atapa village, Otuboy sub-county in Kalaki district. Henry Okrut, UBC.
May his soul rest in eternal peace. Ugandans thronged Kololo ceremonial grounds to celebrate the 51st birthday of the Chief of Defense Forces General Muhoozi Kainerugaba. The celebration was on the theme Climate Change Mitigation, punctuated by a marathon emphasizing tree planting. The birthday run was flagged off by the UPDF Commander Land Forces, General Kayanja Muhanga.
This is how energized they were as they gathered. One physical and health activity after another, ministers and other leaders joined the birthday fete. What followed was a prayer.
Uganda yonna ekuma obutonde, esonna ekuma obutonde. Tukusabanga tukwegayirira oteeke obukuumi ku Uganda yaffe eno.
Before culminating into a birthday run, flagged off by Commander UPDF Land Forces, General Kayanja Muhanga.
Masaba tukole ekintu kimu today. Tukole challenge across Uganda. Simba omuti kola video yaki. Buli wosanga ekinnya kola ki.
Let's go and run. It's for our personal health, it's for your own good, and it's for your future. General Muhoozi,
the Chief of Defense Forces, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, tasobodde okujja kubanga emirimu yabadde nyingi nnyo ya security kati atumiyenze kumurepresentinga.
It was commemoration of General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, the Chief of Defense Forces' birthday. The theme was climate change mitigation with tree planting as the main message.
We are now promoting greening the city, beautifying the city, and we are starting from Kampala before we go to other parts of the country. So we are grateful that you've been here to support this cause. Every one of us should protect our environment.
Here to look at how we can preserve our environment. I want to thank General, and the message to General and to all of us, the young people of Uganda, to the people of Uganda, let's preserve and conserve our environment.
To call up Ugandans to join us in greening Uganda, also planting trees, because we want to mitigate the climate change.
At the end of the day, to both leaders and supporters, it was a day worth celebrating.
So this run is going to help us to create solutions towards addressing those weather vagaries, climate destruction, and our environmental destruction.
We've seen floods in Kampala, we've seen deforestation in our villages, and this is a serious issue which we must tackle by planting trees everywhere.
It is kind of a wake-up call to all Ugandans to engage in climate change mitigation.
Henry Okrut, UBC.
Ministry of Health has donated a Grade B ambulance to Lemusui Health Center 3 in Lemusui Sub-County, Chwekwi County in Nakapiripiri District. Lemusui, located in the hard-to-reach areas with poor road networks and limited access to health services, is blessed to have an ambulance now.
Lemusui Sub-County in Nakapiripiri District covers Mountain Kadam. It is hard to reach in the district. Accessing social services like education, health is hard due to poor road accessibility and communication networks. Lemusui Health Center 3 is the main health facility in the mountain. It serves a population of 14,696, with at least 50 to 60 mothers deliver from this health facility.
And in the antenatal, we always see 150 or more mothers for ANC1. Most of them stay in the mountains, in the hills. As you see, the place is mountainous. It is very difficult for them to keep the appointments, especially of the visits. So most of the time they skip the visits because of the long distance. And when it comes to the rainy season, as we are already entering in it, there are seasonal rivers that hinder them from reaching the facility.
However, malaria tops the diseases affecting the under 5s. Nakapiripirit Assistant DHO Maternal Health Sister Molly Potan told UBC understaffing and limited infrastructure is a challenge at Lemusui Health Center 3 with over 10 new hospital beds unutilized.
According to the new structure, we need 55 if we are to follow the new structure. But if we have to follow the old structure, there are 19.
Ministry of Health has donated a Grade B ambulance to Chwekwi County to improve health services in the Kadam Mountain area.
These health workers that you are seeing here were always disorganized when they see an emergency. I'm happy now that we have received an ambulance for Lemusui. I think all our problems are solved.
Ambulance, at least, that is an answer to a long-term problem. We really hope by that we shall reduce the morbidity and the mortality in this area.
She is now saying thank you, but she has not even known that many people are close.
The Minister for Karamoja Affairs, Peter Lokeris, and the State Minister for Labour, Esther Davina Anyakun, officiated at the handover.
When there will be recurrence, you go to Abuja, you go to your station.
We're very happy because from here, between here and the nearest health center is around 90 kilometers. So the people of this place have been really suffering in terms of referral system, and also women in this culture have been practicing. People of Uganda are very happy here, and here to support His Excellency the President for the services that we have delivered.
Later, there was a groundbreaking for a maternity ward launched under the Karamoja Infrastructure Development Project Phase 2. In the meantime, leaders want the facility elevated to health center.
Former Vice President, also Presidential Advisor on Population and Health, Dr. Speciosa Wandira Kazibwe, has said that 75% of diseases that affect people are preventable. In an exclusive interview with UBC TV's Daniel Mugoya on the resilience of the health systems in Uganda, Dr. Wandira Kazibwe urges authorities in government to put efforts on prevention of diseases rather than treatment.
A recent U.S. shutdown on foreign aid did not spare Uganda's health sector. But the Presidential Advisor on Population and Health, Dr. Speciosa Wandira Kazibwe, also a health expert, wants the move to be treated as a revolution to trim the health system and policies.
So really, what is happening is, to me, a good thing. To every cloud, there is a silver lining. I've always said, short of a revolution in the health sector, we'll never change it. And this is now the time.
So, the authorities need to heighten measures to prevent diseases and address the cost of delivering drugs.
Now, the pharmaceutical industries have come in. They are giving us the drugs. We have stopped talking. So there is a new generation which does not know anything about HIV. It is on paper. It is any virus. But the social networks are not at play, just like they were when we didn't have the drugs.
Dr. Kazibwe blames the implementers of the National HIV and AIDS Strategic Plan, focusing largely on reducing new HIV infections among youth and adults and preventing mother-to-child transmission, for poor results.
The policy is very good. That's where we started. But the implementation is solving the problems of individuals who are in the health system. That's why you hear, pay us more as doctors. Pay scientists more. Who is a scientist? A scientist is a researcher, whether in the media, whether in the social sector, whether in agriculture. But you cannot go and regurgitate, control, copy, and put here, and you go and teach. You are doing no research, you've added no value, and you call yourself a scientist. So they pay you more.
On the other hand, if such policies are implemented, 75% of diseases could be prevented.
That is where we should put a lot of effort. Then the hospitals will be empty. So what we have is a ministry of diseases. We focus on diseases.
Isn't it a strange statement when you say what we have is a ministry of diseases?
Yes. Because look at the budget. It's budgeting for hospitals. It's budgeting for drugs. The interaction everywhere you go, it's disease, disease, disease. You look at the national health accounts, community health. If you use bars, you hardly see how much is going. At Health Center 3, which is supposed to engage with the population for their health.
The regulation of the health profession and the professionals needs attention. The emerging health facilities, including pharmacies and clinics, promote more treatment avenues than prevention.
The pharmacies are like stalls in the market. Tomato, in the market. Pharmacy here, pharmacy there. The law does not allow a pharmacy to be established within a particular distance. People just go where they want. They go where they want.
Depending on their affordability.
Affordability. But you know, also, not all Ugandans end up there. 60%. If you look at the total population of Uganda, 60% do not go to public facilities.
Of recent, Uganda added malaria vaccine into the immunization schedule as commitment to combat malaria. This, according to Dr. Kazibwe, could reduce malaria.
People are not interested in getting rid of malaria in Africa. The science of malaria is only changed in the way of the sociology of malaria because the way people live has also changed and technology has changed the way people live and behave.
Kazibwe says on the ongoing initiative of the Busoga Health Forum in partnership with Makerere School of Public Health to mobilize communities in Busoga sub-region to end malaria.
So for us, we did our own research. We are all volunteers, technical, and those who are not. But mainly, I'm working with the social scientists. Why? Because there is a missing element in the management of malaria. We are working with the government structures. We are working with local government, district government, and we've been able to get the malaria control program to give us 2 experts in spraying and treatment.
Dr. Kazibwe is advisor to Busoga Health Forum. Daniel Mugoya, UBC News.
And thus goes the saying, prevention is better than cure. Well put. Thank you very much, Daniel Mugoya. Now, hundreds of NRM supporters, predominantly youth, gathered in Chegegwa district to welcome a group of young people known as NRM Changed Youth converged there. Now, these individuals who previously defected to opposition parties have now rejoined the ruling party. And we have a detailed report.
It was dance, chants and displays of NRM colors with calls upon government to prioritize youth empowerment in rural areas. The NRM Changed Youth, led by Moses Wambale, a former National Unity Platform aspirant for the Kasese District Chairpersonship, expressed renewed confidence in the NRM.
We are here to empower young people with the right information and guidance so they can take charge of their future and become positive change makers in their communities.
Bwambale emphasized that their return was voluntary, driven by a realization that change is best achieved from within the party.
Programs like the PDM, that is Parish Development Model, EMIOGA, the Youth Livelihood Program, are tools for our development, but they are only work if we take interest in them. You can ask your questions, am I involved and can it make me grow? Of course, testimonies are there. That's why you see the president is going across the country to assess the progress of PDM among the youth and others.
The group's patron, Senior Presidential Advisor on Mobilization, Mishak Kawamara, told UBC that these are a series of celebratory engagements in the Toro sub-region, which have become a key strategy for the NRM to connect with and inspire young people.
This has been exhibited in the way they have brought the programs, YLOP, PDM, and the rest of the programs, the MIOGA and the rest. These industrial hubs have been training the youth. They have helped the youth to learn skills. So that's a way. In fact, we have skills in this region. We have 3 industrial hubs. We have one in Chendozo, we have another one in Kasese, and we have another one in Toroko. So those industrial hubs are to give skills to the youth.
Unity and hope is sweeping through Kira municipality as communities both unanimously support Joet Matsiko of the Patriotic League of Uganda for the 2026 mayoral race. During a press conference at Dreamland Gardens, Matsiko pledged to champion transformative leadership, promising to work hand in hand with the central government for improved services. His message resonated with residents who see him as a bridge between the community needs and government actions, and also inclusive growth and progress for Kira municipality.
I came to save people of Kira from disastrous, dangerous things like insecurity. You have seen reports about land grabbing, you have seen reports about poor drainage, floods killing people. When you see like 10 years ago, there has not been any development in Kira. Go to hospitals, see how roads are. Now, it's almost 3 years. The roads are crawling like a snail. Why? Because the leaders do not have a strong voice. Leaders have disappointed us. They have gone to offices. They are working for themselves. Therefore, I urge Ugandans, I urge you, the people of Chira, this coming election, be wise, vote wisely, vote for someone who is available to you, vote for someone whom you will reach easily, vote for someone whom you will tell your problems and he listens. Therefore, I beg you, when I come, vote me in. I am able-bodied, I am ready, I don't have any stress. Whenever you need me, I will be there. So, be wise, vote wisely.
Chira municipality has been with the politics of people who cannot engage in government activities. For the first time, we have got a mayor who is going to pull all the government programs, including the PDM projects and the networking of the roads.
Come on, mo pocket, tambula body street, issues are my target. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. I'm in a plantation, but on a global mission, internet ambition, full condition. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. All cash is gone, netagayo kaloni, nigga mukafoni, money in the zone. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. We are good.
With you and MTN together, our ambition is unstoppable.
We are what? Unstoppable!
Mera ngenze mbonipa Sam, nazanya Ruto, ganyiga star, 278 then hash, kuja kuba ngoyingide mukazanyo. Nga sente zino zimula wano zina wangu lazino wano, milioni 10, ngana mu mukaga. Ebindi wanasoka bila ku TV. Nange sasoka kikiriza. Ninga mulaye kino kinzo kubanga kituufu oba yaddala. Tibya bufere, sere zona zifune zona zikoze ki nazibangudde. Amasanyu ina mangi, ebyoto byange byembadde njagala ngenda bituukiriza.
Ugandan National Lottery. Dream, play, win.
Participants must be 18 years or older. Play responsibly. The Uganda National Lottery is operated by Ituba Uganda and regulated by the National Lotteries and Gaming Regulator.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukoto Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
Life in Uganda today comes with so many uncertainties.
Where will Madam get Kameza if I get an accident and can't work? If anything happens to me, what will Junior eat?
Yeah, Kale Musa is still in the hospital. Guy is missing a lot of money here.
With a monthly payment of only 3,000 shillings off your Equity personal account for Equi Life Insurance, you will be entitled to 50,000 shillings hospital cash per night spent in a registered facility, up to 20 nights every year. And your family will receive 3 million shillings in case of your death. Visit your nearest Equity agent to sign up today or call 0312 327 000 for assistance.
Buza Kamiso now, enhancing tax education and bringing it closer to the taxpayers. Many Ugandans have questions about the taxes they pay to URA.
When we come at revenue, they tell us to clear Chitenge
at 10,000. And when we are selling chitenge, we sell it at 17. So we don't know whether we are working or not.
Understanding your tax obligations can help you grow your business and avoid unnecessary losses. Now, you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887 and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them. Tune in to UBC News Tonight every Monday and Wednesday for expert insights and clear explanations. Buza Commissioner.
Welcome back. You're still watching the UBC News Tonight, broadcasting live from Nile Avenue. We now take you into the world of business. Uganda Manufacturers Association and Uganda National Bureau of Standards have trained factory workers on quality management to improve the quality of locally made products. Uganda Manufacturers Association's board member Senyondo Mansuli said that this initiative will boost demand for Ugandan products. These are the details.
Kenya lifted the ban on Ugandan maize imports in May 2021 and imposed the ban in March 2021, but was lifted after consultations and assurances on maize quality and safety standards, particularly aflatoxins. Uganda Manufacturers Association and Uganda National Bureau of Standards have trained factory operators with skills needed to improve product quality. Senyondo Mansuli, a Uganda Manufacturers Association board member representing Mayondo Engineering Solutions Limited, expressed optimism about the initiative, believing the training will significantly improve the demand for Ugandan-made products.
There is a need for improvement in quality. You have seen the challenges, the kind of challenges we have experienced, whereby some of our products are prohibited from crossing the borders. Sometimes we have basic challenges in some of the products that are not able to cross borders. I believe these kind of trainings are going to improve the quality of the products we get in the country, and people are going to become more profitable. You know, when you make it well, the products will be good, you get more profits.
The training focused on quality management, and attendees appreciated the program.
I also thank UMA and the UNBS for this opportunity. We have actually had an interaction with the UNBS staff. We have asked a lot of questions, understood.
Anything to do with manufacturing, we really need this kind of training.
Tuize butia bwe tuyinza okukolaganamu n'ekkolero erya UMA n'erya UNBS ne tutambuza enkola y'emirimu mu bwesimbu nga buli omu talabye munne.
The Deputy Executive Director Standards at UNBS, Patricia Bagene Ejalu, emphasized that the Bureau seeks cooperation with business operators to raise standards of Ugandan products.
We are meant to be partners in making sure the products that go out there are safe for Ugandans to consume. So we are praying that they will learn now to even aspire to do some of the work that we are doing in their premises, so that as they are producing, they are the first people to know the quality of what they are producing.
The story is compiled by Proskovia Chontawaire.
Dr. Kiimba Hamid, founder of Sweet Valley Institutions, has submitted a proposal to the government to include Bombo Kibajwe Road in its construction plan to enhance the transport infrastructure and also boost local businesses. The road is located at Bombo Kalagala in Luero district. Let's take a look.
The rural electrification program to the villages calls for improved transport, which is a major obstacle to development.
We call upon the government of Uganda to come and also support us. Where do we call for its support? One, it is in the road construction.
As the founder of Sweet Valley Institutions, Chimba says the community can benefit if his proposal is implemented.
Look at the services we have provided, the medical center which is here. When it rains, people face a very big challenge to access the center.
Nambuya Grace, a resident of Chibajwe, cites the challenges posed by the road during the rainy season.
Nebodo okujja ebbobo okusaba mutwalo. Birime byaffe tubisima, tubirima, nebidibiramu. Tosobola kusoboka wadde ebbombo. Era kasita enkuba ejja wa bodaga, enkuba yiyo tujja kujja mu Kibajwe.
The road, located at Chibajwe Degeya in Luwero district, will stimulate economic growth, improve connectivity, and provide better access to essential services. Benon Mukwaya, UBC News.
Iganga woman member of parliament Kauma Sauda has raised the concern of the mismanagement by the Iganga Lockup Owners Savings Circle, which allegedly embezzled over 800 million Uganda shillings, part of it being PDM savings meant for women. This was during a belated Women's Day celebration held at Iganga Primary School, where the Prime Minister pledged 20 million shillings for the construction of a girls' hostel.
Prime Minister Robina Nabanja first interacted with students where she pledged 20 million shillings to support the construction of the girls' hostel. She also promised to advocate for the establishment of a science laboratory at the school. The Prime Minister commended the people of Iganga for their resilience and urged them to embrace government programs. She called on the public to support the NRM party and vote again for President Yoweri Museveni in the 2026 elections, citing his contribution to maintaining peace in Uganda. Also present at the event was the former Vice President, Dr. Specioza Wandera Kazibwe, who informed residents of her ongoing campaign in Busoga aimed at combating malaria.
If you were to take all the people here, you would find over 80% of them have malaria. So we are actually the granaries of malaria, and we are working with the communities to make sure that we go home to home, testing every individual, treating everybody with malaria, and making sure that we actually also spray the mosquitoes around.
Honorable Kauma Sauda expressed her gratitude to President Museveni for the transformation of the country.
Government, our right honorable, His Excellency, Yakuwa Power, Rosala Obusale, Baiba Bakaza, Bobloka, President, I were million Rulanda, Leda, Parish Department, Mamwediri, Lechon, Honorable Peter.
However, she voiced concern over financial mismanagement by the Iganga Lockup Owners Savings Circle, which allegedly embezzled over 800 million shillings, part of it being parish development model savings meant for women. This revelation drew the Prime Minister's immediate attention, prompting her to instruct police to arrest all circle administrators involved in the scandal.
Come on, mo pocket, tambula about the street, issues are my target. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. I'm in a plantation, but on a global mission, internet ambition, full condition. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. Oro cash is gone, netagayo kaloni, nigga mukafoni, money in the zone. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. We are good.
With you and MTN together, our ambition is unstoppable.
We are what? Unstoppable!
When you want to relax your body and refresh your mind, welcome to Hotel La Confidential, Aroa's premier destination for luxury and comfort. The only hotel in Aroa City offering a serene atmosphere, breathtaking scenery. Come and discover our exclusive wellness club with packages that include a fully equipped gym, a rejuvenating sauna, steam bath, and a great sky blue swimming pool. For events, our state-of-art conference halls and versatile event spaces are perfect for hosting shows, wedding receptions, birthdays, and more. Come and enjoy our cinema hall and unisex saloon, all designed to meet your entertainment and grooming needs. Bring your family and let your kids splash around in our beautiful kids water park. We are located on Aroa Pakwachi Highway in the heart of Aroa City. Don't wait. Visit us on www.hotelconfidential.com or call us on 0761 688 181.
Agriculture is Uganda's economic backbone, employing about 70% of the working population and contributing 20% of the GDP. As the world becomes a digital global village, ICT has proven to increase productivity in the agricultural value chain. UKUSAF, through its Strategic Plan 3, recognizes the importance of access and usage of ICT-based tools, information and knowledge for farmers by providing them the needed skills to live, learn, work and participate in a digital society.
We came up with a project which we took to UKSAF, and we're happy that UKSAF supported it. That project is called ICT for Farmers. What do we get from ICT for Farmers? We managed to skill up to 100,000 farmers.
Welcome back. You're still watching the UBC News Tonight, and it's now time for the sports news. The Uganda Under-17 national team, the Cubs, have made history by becoming the first Ugandan football team ever to qualify for a FIFA World Cup tournament after a hard-fought 2-1 victory over the Gambia in high-stakes playoff in Morocco. Forward James Bogere was a hero of the day, netting a first-half brace in the 13th and 33rd minute to flip the game in Uganda's favor. His clinical finishing and relentless work ethic led a spirited display from the young Cubs, who showed impressive attacks, flair, and tactical discipline. The second half saw Uganda hold firm under pressure, with coach Brian Senyondo's side displaying remarkable composure and defensive resilience to protect their lead under the final whistle. This playoff fixture was created after CAF received an additional qualification slot to the Under-17 World Cup.
So I feel very proud to face those good players again.
I want to dedicate this World Cup ticket to our FIFA president, the FA president, in Engineer Honorable Moses Magogo. This man deserves this ticket because he came here, he came to be with us for 2 weeks. So I want to, wherever you are, the Engineer Honorable Moses Magogo, you deserve this ticket, and this is yours. This is all yours. Congratulations to the former president, his executive, and the entire Uganda. And what has made us maybe qualify is the mental toughness. Talking to these boys and saying, because you see, these boys are very young, and some of them is their, in fact, all of them is their first time to play at this level. Myself inclusive as a coach. So we said we have 2 opportunities. If we don't go direct through the group, we have that last opportunity.
Congratulations to the Under-17 Cranes, and do make us proud and do bring that cup home. Otherwise, that brings us to the end of our 8 o'clock edition of the UBC News Tonight. Thank you for being a lovely audience. My name is Wadulo Arnold Mark. Do join me at 10 p.m. for another bulletin. See you at 10.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
I'd like to thank all our clients, our valued taxpayers, the people that we serve as we collect revenue.